Just found out my friends introduced me to my girlfriend as a joke. They've all slept with her before. Been rocking it with my girl for a solid 4 years, and man, it's been the best time of my life. She's sweet, funny, crazy creative, an artist, you know? Goofy, always smiling. Outgoing like crazy. Sometimes it's a bit hard to keep up with all her adventures. But being with her has been amazing. So, rewind back to the summer after high school when my pals introduced me to her. We clicked instantly, both into comics, anime, Marvel vs. DC, and Dungeons and Dragons. We hit it off big time. Started hanging out, going to conventions, anime events, game tournaments, superhero movies, the whole deal. Next thing you know, we officially became a couple. Even my parents love her, which is the cherry on top. They're cool, but a bit overprotective. Like typical parents, you know? Now, fast forward to my grand plan of proposing to her later this year. We always joke about getting hitched, having a quirky, geeky wedding, and starting a fam. Big goals for 2022. Fingers crossed she says yes. Exciting stuff, right? But hold up, here's where the drama kicks in. Got these 3 close buddies from way back. We've known each other since elementary school. After high school, we all went our separate ways. They went off to college in another city, and I stayed close to family and my girl. So, I'm all pumped up telling my friends about my proposal plans. How I'm ready to start a family, and they're hitting me with some serious doubt. Calling me a dumbass and all, really going at me. Then they spill the beans. Turns out, they met my girl like 8 years ago at midnight bowling through some friend. They thought she was cool and hot, so they kept in touch. They hung out, did the usual stuff, smoked weed, played video games, watched anime, and, of course, had sex. They straight up admitted they passed her around for fun, calling her a slut. It hit me hard. They introduced her to me as part of this messed up joke, wanting to see if I'd get lucky too. I didn't buy it at first. But when they showed proof from old Instagram messages, it hit me like a ton of bricks. Nothing too explicit. Just them keeping in touch with her back in the day. They turned it into this big joke, calling me a dumbass for dating her. They never expected me to stick around, thinking my girl would act all loose, but she didn't. How was I supposed to know about their past with her? They introduced us, and I had no clue what was going on. I don't see my girl like some object. She's my friend. And I fell for her. She's been kind, comforting, and loving since day one. It wasn't just about the physical stuff, but my friends. They spilled the beans thinking I'd bail on her once I knew the truth. I talked to my girl about it, as gentle as I could. Man, she broke down, panicking like crazy, apologizing over and over. She swears she never hooked up with anyone else while we've been together, and didn't know about my friend's messed up joke. She explained how they invited her to hang out, and during that hangout, they introduced her to me. She had no idea about any plan. She kept asking if I thought she was a slut, which hurt me to hear. I reassured her, told her I love her, and what I know doesn't change how I feel, but she's still worried I might dump her. No way I'm doing that. I just held her in my arms, trying to comfort her. Thing is, my girl didn't tell me earlier because she cherishes our relationship. She didn't want to hurt me. And I get that. She thought if I knew the truth, I wouldn't have considered being with her in the first place. I'm not mad at her. She didn't do anything wrong. Her past is her business, and who she slept with isn't my concern. My feelings for her haven't changed. I love her with all my heart, always will. Now, my beef is with my so-called friends. One acting like this is all a joke, speaking badly about my girl, and the other starting this whole mess as a little joke between them. They didn't have good intentions introducing me to her. They just passed her to me, thinking I'd treat her like a toy or a piece of meat. It's just shocking, man. This whole thing's been messing with my head, and I wish I never found out. I've cut off contact with my friends for the past couple of days, ignoring their calls and texts. There's a ton of them. I just don't know what to do, really. The thought of my girl with my friends bugs me. And I took it slow. Maybe she cared about me more than they thought. Not hopping straight into things. I'm still going to propose to my girl, not leaving her. Plan to cut contact with my friends and focus on my future. If anyone has advice, I'd appreciate it. Need to relax my head for sure. Please subscribe for more videos. Thank you.